Good morning, everybody. This is the Knick-Knack Knits podcast, episode 49.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Welcome to new and returning viewers. We hope you stick around and enjoy our show. Consider subscribing and hitting the like button. My name is Heather. I'm coming to you from Southern California. I am on Ravelry as Enmmomma and on Instagram as Enmmomma, and all of our links will be down below.
Hey everybody, I am Nicci. I'm coming to you from central Wisconsin, and you can find the podcast group on Facebook and Ravelry as Knick-Knack Knits.
Mm-hmm.
You can email us at knickknacknits2018@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram as Knick-Knack Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Nicci52879. All of that will be down below for you guys also, and I think that's everything. Oh, my shop is knickknacknitsco.myshopify.com.
Yeah, also we just wanted to mention that we're going to discuss our KALs next, but our KALs are mostly active on Ravelry. That's where you can find a detailed list of the rules and how to enter and all that stuff. But if you're not on Ravelry, we do offer hashtags that can be used on Instagram, or you can also email the podcast email pictures of your finished objects, and we will enter those into the prize drawings too. So it's not just, we're not just limited to only Ravelry entries. If you do send us or use the hashtag, it's easier for us to see them if you're following at least one of us, especially if your account is private. We can't always see all of the entries that you use, even if you use our hashtags. So I know some people, you don't want to follow like random people, but if you just follow one of us, then we can for sure see what you're doing and what you're making. So on that note, I will jump into admin stuff. We currently have 5 KALs going on right now. Yes. The first one I'm going to talk about is the featured designer KAL, which is Nina Phillip from Knitting Expat. Any of her designs that you want to knit, just go ahead and put them in that thread. We only take finished objects in that thread. And that is a quarterly drawing, so we will draw the prize for that the first episode of October. And then our most recent KAL that actually started yesterday is the last 100 days of the year challenge. What that entails is just cleaning off your hooks and needles in the last 100 days of the year, trying to get rid of the outstanding whips that we've had on the needles for a while. And basically, we're just going to do it like an honor system. We're not going to go check your project pages if you cast it on 2 weeks ago or 2 years ago. If you say it's outstanding, that's great. If also, we're going to kind of do a side or an added bonus challenge, I guess you can call it. If you set a goal to clear off X amount of whips and you make that goal, you reach that goal, you're entered for a second chance for the drawing. I have not set my goal yet. Nicci has set hers. I'm kind of scared because I don't want to dig out all my whips. They're in that closet over there. So I don't want to do that, but eventually I will set a goal. Try not to be too ambitious because I still do have Christmas knitting to do. So there's that.
Yeah. I set mine at 12, a little ambitious, but 6 of mine are socks. So
yeah, you can do that.
I was like, I think that's doable for me. So
for sure.
Then, so the other KAL, there's the Sakatumi, which is a monthly drawing, and all it takes to enter is 1 adult sock. So any sock, any pattern, as long as it's for an adult, it counts.
Yep.
And then we have the sweater cal that has been running for the entire year. It's supposed to be the year of the sweaters. I failed miserably. I haven't finished an entire sweater yet.
Me neither.
I've started plenty.
Didn't you finish a baby sweater
Yes.
for
I finished a baby sweater, but I didn't finish an actual adult sweater for
I know,
myself.
but you said I didn't finish a single sweater. You did finish a single sweater, it just wasn't for you.
Okay.
I have not finished a single sweater.
And then our last one is the get your gifts knit or get your gifts done is what I called it, because we wanted to include all knitting, crochet, sewing, weaving, looming, anything.
Yeah.
Anything goes that you are making yourself and gifting to someone else counts, as long as it's not for you. If it's for you, it does not count, people. This is not a selfish knit along this time.
Nope.
So all the gifts, and even if it's a gift that you're making for somebody's birthday right now, that still counts. You can enter it in there. It doesn't have to be a Christmas gift or Hanukkah or anything that you, whatever you celebrate. It doesn't have to be, just for the holidays.
Right.
So that is all of our admin.
Yep.
So Heather, do you have any FOs?
I do.
Yay!
So I've actually had this it's a crochet. I've actually had this off the hook for a while. I know you guys have already seen Nicci's, but this is one of our super secret things that we couldn't show you. So I'm showing you mine now. This is my shawl that I was doing test crocheting for the lovely Kim. I know my ends aren't woven in, but sue me.
And that is the breathe again.
Thank you. I always want to call it something else. I was just going to ask you. So this is mine. This is, both of these yarns are from somewhere.
Oh.
They're from around the table.
Yep.
But I can't remember the dyer's name.
That I can't tell you. I know you got it from Melissa.
Yes, but she received it. She got it from around the table. Anyways, we'll put it in the down bar. But yeah, they're both from the same dyer and they're both sparkle. I don't know if you can see. Not really.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I love that aqua on the bottom.
Yeah, I love this color. That's my favorite.
So pretty.
So yeah, that's my FO. I've had it done for a while, but I couldn't show you guys. We could not show you. And we still do have secret stuff on the needles, but
yes.
When the time comes.
All right.
Nicci, do you have any FOs?
I do. I have 2 of them this time.
What? Over
right? No, I needed, so the other day I just needed, like, I think it was Friday, I cast it on and cast it off in the same night. And it was just,
that's so
just a little Oscar hat, and it spiraled real nice for me, my tension.
That is
So
adorable.
this isn't on yet, but this is going to be for Warren. Unless his head is too big for it, then I'll have to, find somebody else.
That is adorable. Was that a kit?
Yeah, that was one of those, like when you made those loveys.
Yeah.
So I just turned it into a hat.
I really like that. That's cute.
Thank you. And then one of my other test knits that I finished was by our Arlene Designs, and as far as I know, it comes out in October. But they're the Get Shorty rib socks, and I made them out of Night Owl fibers in the Beetlejuice colorway, and it is just ribbed. So
cool.
I match socks, but somehow, even when I started on the same exact, at the end, one toe is just solid green and the other is purple.
Did you go too many rows?
Nope. I have no idea how it happened. But look, it matches all the way through. No idea.
Whatever. It's gonna be a new shoe.
Yeah, and those are actually a birthday present. So
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
that's all
All
I
right.
finished.
I have 3 whips,
And I have 4.
so go first.
Okay. Last time I saw you guys, I had started the Musselburgh Hat for the muscle show us your muscles Cal that needle we share needles and the crafted pearl are doing together. So this is my yarn. It is Highlighter of My Life from Arkansas Yarn Co. on her yummy plush base.
I love that name.
That is up here. So I got a few inches done. And this is going to be a Christmas present for Matthew.
Because he enjoys highlighter green.
No, because he works at construction and that's what color you put on them so they don't get hit.
I know. Okay. So my first whip that I will show you is my, whoa, this is tangled. Whatever, I'll do that later. I pulled back out my lunar socks. This is out of Night Owl Fibers in the Ron Weasley colorway. I know I said I was gonna deal with that later. So I was here.
Oh wow.
By the orange stripe the last time we saw. I have since put in the heel. This is the shadow wrap heel. I don't know the designer, sorry. And I am a good bit of the way up the foot.
Are those for you?
Yes, there.
Yay.
She asks as it would be another option.
Oh, they could have been for Hector or your mom.
They could have been, yeah, they could be for Hector, but no. I might make him a pair of socks with the rest of it because I will have leftover. And he would wear this colorway, but these ones are clean. I can't.
Showed your stitch marker. I was like, oh yeah, move that up now.
I can't do pattern socks for Hector.
Gotcha.
That'll take me too long. Anyways, go ahead.
So my next whip is the kucha leg that I'm doing with Around the Tables knit along on Sundays for Scrappy Sunday. And I'm using all my Leading Men Fiber Arts minis from the cast of characters that I get. I picked out 25 of them. Last time I was in the middle of this block here. And I finished that. So now I have to pick up on this side. So I only really work on it during that Zoom call.
Yeah.
So it'll be very slow going for me.
Do you have
they're already finished.
Oh, really?
They're in the 20s at least. Like I'm on number 2 and they're on like 20, 21.
Excuse me. So my next is my Pebble Socks. This one, again, I was here at this stripe, burgundy red stripe. I put in the heel, same shadow wrap heel, and I am on the leg, foot.
Are you liking the shadow wrap fish lips?
The shadow wrap, say that again?
Are you liking the shadow wrap better than the fish lips kiss heel?
Yes. The shadow wrap doesn't have any holes on the sides here, and it doesn't have any holes here along the, when you go back. It's like you build this heel, this part of the heel first, then you do a boomerang, and then you build the backside. So when you do the backside of the fish lips, it's kind of hard to not get holes in here.
Okay.
But the shadow wrap doesn't have it.
Nice. Is
it a paid for pattern?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So
I didn't do the fish lips or the shadow, so
I cannot. I've done both, and they're very similar in technique, but what you do for the shadow wrap when you go back is better than the fish slips, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
All my opinions. Don't, if you love fish slips kiss, that's fine too.
Well, yeah, you used to always do it.
Yeah.
So it's not that you didn't like it.
No, and I still have some socks on the needles that I will have to do the fish slips kiss because I did it for the first sock, so it's not a bad heel. I just prefer the shadow wrap now that I know it.
Okay, my next whip is a sweater that came out last week, Friday, by Dragon Horde, and it is the Witchling, and I got on and did the ribbing, and then it went in the bag. I really, really love the way that colorway is working up. So I think that way might make me work faster on the sweater because I'm in love with the yarn.
What is the colorway?
It was the Stitches colorway from 2019.
Oh, yeah.
From Miss Pat.
I knew it was a...
So I don't have enough to make the entire sweater normally. So what I'm going to do is, I know that I wear short sleeve sweaters a lot more than I do any other. So I'm just going to make it short sleeve. So that's my plan right now. And the color work I'm going to either do in white or hot pink. Have it stand out.
Yeah, both of them are good options for that, especially with that colorway.
Yeah, but I love the turquoises in there. So
okay, my last whip is I'm doing the Round and Round Cowl by the Crazy Sock Lady. This is my mom's Christmas present. She's seen me working on it and made several comments, but I have not told her it's for her. And this is where I am now. That white is blowing out, but it's white. So I did all this, and now I'm going in the opposite direction. So I will end again with this. It's a gray, but it looks kind of brown. That's kind of better.
There you go.
That's it.
Very pretty.
I originally cast this on with a self-striping yarn from Night Owl that I had, and that did not work out. So I took it off, and I basically did all of this work in 3 days because I haven't worked on it today.
I was gonna say, the last time I saw you, it was down in the orange.
Yeah. So when I cast it on, I took it off on Thursday last week. I cast it back on. It took me 3 times to cast it back on because I couldn't get my numbers right. Couldn't get enough yarn to do the German twisted cast on. And then I had a long weekend, so I didn't knit on it at all the weekend. And I picked it back up Monday, and I was finishing this gray stripe. And then I added the teal, the orange, the mustardy color. This is kind of like a honey yellow. It's one of those kits from Hobby Lobby. It's the pumpkin patch kit.
Okay.
Something to do with
pretty.
Pumpkin. Yeah. I'm trying to convince Hector I need to go to Hobby Lobby this Saturday. I want to get more kits and more size 4 needles. And
I just ordered like 3 size 4 needles, like just the tips because of the interchangeable sets.
Yeah.
Everything I want to cast on. Well, Stephen West, and then that Kuchele, and then there's something else, and I needed more sets of 4. So I ordered more tips and more cords.
Well, I know that for sure I want to cast on another one of these cows for me in a different colorway.
Gotcha.
In a different pack.
Different 6-pack.
I want to get a pack for a possible design that I have rolling around in my head that I haven't even told you and Kim about yet. So yeah, I have some plans.
Interesting. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to find my stitch marker on the project I'm about to show. My last one is Stephen West Stripified. And I was where that star is
Yeah, I can see it.
on the border.
You're on the border?
Yep, I'm on the
Wow.
border. And I have 8 more rows to go and bind off.
Oh, you can get that done today.
I can get the last 8 rows done.
What's the bind
Possibly.
off?
I-cord.
Oh, okay. You can get the 8 rows done and then you can do the I-cord.
Like on like 700 and some odd stitches.
Okay.
So that's gonna, yeah, that'll be, I'm hoping before I podcast next that'll be done. If I hadn't put, so I had planned on working that on this weekend and having it done for today.
Mm-hmm.
I literally didn't touch it at all. At all.
Well, that happens.
Well, that's all my whips that I'm currently working on.
Mm-hmm.
Any acquisitions for you?
Well, yeah, yes, but I put it away.
Oh,
I got my Area 51, same one that you got, for July. My August has shipped, but it's not here yet.
and my August is shipped, but it again isn't here. I do have my cast of characters 5 packs from Lediman.
Oh, those are pretty. Those last 3.
These 3 or these 3?
Though, like the 3 on, yeah.
So this is Keep Going, Kaleidoscope is this one, and Just Saying.
Wow.
So we are up to KAs now. And I've been doing it for almost 18 months.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because you started last May.
yeah.
Wow.
That is all I have because everything else is a waiting game. I ordered stuff months ago that I'm still waiting on.
Yeah. I haven't, I mean, the only thing I've ordered that I'm waiting on is my Area 51 for August. And then I have to order my Area 51 for September.
Yeah, so I'm Area 51. I won September.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm waiting on August. And then I purchased
But did you only, sorry. Did you only get the September skein from Area 51 or did you order something else?
No, because for September I won it before she mailed out my August, so she just stuck it in with that.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna get September and August at the same time.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then I ordered a special skein for a friend's birthday
Mm-hmm.
from her. And then I have a skein coming from Desert Vista Dye Works.
Mm-hmm.
That was ordered like 2 or 3 months ago that I'm waiting on. And I think I have something coming from Mitchell's Creations.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have more stuff coming from, I just did an order with Lori for a special Green Bay Packers yarn.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
But that'll ship out this week. So I should have it all by the next podcast. So it'll look like I bought a lot, but
yeah, I should have my Area 51 by next podcast. At least my August Area 51.
Yeah. So one was bought in July. One package was, and the other 2 were in August. And yeah, the other one was just, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Nice. So, yeah, I don't have any, I mean, yeah, I put it away. Just, I wasn't able to podcast with you last time.
Right. And life is, for me, has been pretty well boring, which is the way I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a couple weeks of some excitement, I guess you can say. But now the kids are back at school. My son had a tournament last weekend. He was supposed to have a tournament this weekend, but that canceled. So, he's playing fall ball, so we're still doing every Sunday fall ball. Matt's birthday is in a couple weeks, so we're gonna have a little family thing. My baby's turning 12.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it's just, we're just hanging out, doing baseball, doing.
Hey, at least he doesn't have his first job and you have to go get his first ID, like I had to.
No, well, Evelyn wants to apply. There's like a little shopping center at the end of our street, and she's like, there's Target and some food places, and she's like, I can apply to everywhere in that whole shopping center. And I was like, yes, technically you can, but and she's like, but Mom, if I apply at Target, then I can get a seasonal job, and then maybe they'll keep me to work after the season. I was like, I understand that, but you still have to, you still have to keep your grades up. So I was like, why don't you just wait till finish out this semester, we'll see how it goes. And she's like, but then the seasonal jobs will be taken. I'm like, oh my God, okay, whatever, calm down.
JJ's working fast food. He's working at A&W. So he started this in the end of July.
Yeah.
So, and then he's got homecoming this week. So today was Thrifty Thursday. So last night, him and his best friend went to Goodwill and bought some suits and cut them up and changed the look of them so they could wear that today to get best costume or whatever. And then tomorrow he marches in a parade for homecoming and then the homecoming game. And then he's going to the dance.
Wow.
So, but same thing with him. I told him grade slip, job slips.
Yeah.
So, and in 5 months he'll be driving.
I know. Yeah. Evelyn's talking about driver's ed too. She wants to do a private driver's ed because they don't
we have to. We don't have a choice up here.
Yeah, they don't offer. I mean, some schools can offer driver's ed, but it's not like behind the wheel testing. It's just like the book thing.
Gotcha.
So she's like, no, I want to do a private place. And so she's like Googling where to go. And I was like, okay. And then that was one of her things about getting a job was that she would have to pay for her driver's training. And I was like, no, you don't have to do that. She's like, but I can if I get a job. Stop.
Yeah, that's why he wanted the job, because he wants a car.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Well, with Evelyn, she's gonna basically use one of our cars,
right? And
so she's like, it's right there. She can see it. It's within grasp, and she's like, let me just have it. Let me, So
yeah,
I think that's more torturous than JJ's way, but whatever. She doesn't.
He could use our cars. It's not that he couldn't. It's just that between with him flipping flopping houses every other week, he would have to change vehicles. So
right, yeah, exactly.
He just wants his own. That way he can come and go as he pleases from either house. So
it would make things easier, but
it would.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're raffling.
Yep, we will be back in 2 weeks with everybody's winners.
Yeah.
For the no. Yes.
Soccer to me, sweater, knitting expat.
That 3.
Those
are 3. So we should see you October 7th. Or the day before Stephen West MCAL. And we're still, and Heather's joining us this year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I have my yarn. Well, I mean, I'm gonna give it a go. You
Oh,
how
I know
am.
we
What?
both forgot. So starting in October, the third Saturday.
Oh. Yeah,
The one thing I told Heather not to let me
I
forget.
know. I forgot. Sorry.
The third Saturday of every month from October on, we are going to start a Zoom room.
Mhm.
So we will post a link, and we'll put it underneath on, we won't put it on the post itself, but you can email us. I don't want to put our room and our password out on YouTube just for the world to see.
Mm.
So we will put the room number down there, but we will give the password out while we're talking to you. And then we will put it up in our show notes on Ravelry. And if Ravelry isn't possible for you, just shoot us an email and we will send you everything so that you can get into our Zoom room. And that'll be running, I think we discussed running, it'll be 3 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock, what are you?
Pacific.
Pacific time, and 4 o'clock Eastern Time. So that way it'll hit everybody, correct? If it's 3 o'clock my time, it's an hour ahead for Eastern and 2 hours back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That
1
way.
o'clock my time, 3
Yep.
o'clock your time, 4 o'clock Kim's time.
Correct.
Mhm.
It'll be approximately 2 hours. We will see how it goes. Everybody is welcome, all crafting. We don't, just everybody be considerate and kind. No
Yeah.
room for hate at all in our room. That won't be tolerated. But we
Yeah.
will, anything you're
And-
knitting on, show us, crochet, stitching.
And if you don't feel comfortable, turning on your camera or talking right away, that's fine. I mean, if
Yep.
you don't feel comfortable turning on your camera or talking at all, that's fine. Just come in and listen to us chat and see what everybody's working on. We're not gonna kick you out if you're not comfortable.
Nope.
But yeah, that's a good
Choose your
point.
own participation. And there is a chat feature on Zoom, so you don't have to talk if it's not cable. If it's too noisy where you are, that's totally fine. You can still chat on there.
Yeah.
So want to meet our viewers and have a place to come craft for a little while with each other. So
Yeah.
otherwise, that is our show.
Yeah. So I mean, going back to what I was saying about Stephen West, I'm going to give it a try. If he does something crazy like he's known for, I might take my yarn and needles back and not have any kind of regrets. But I told you I would give it a shot, and we'll see if he behaves. He probably won't, but we'll see if he behaves.
He's just gonna push you a little bit out of your comfort zone. It'll be okay.
And that's fine. I'm fine with going a little bit out of my comfort zone. I don't want to go like 10 miles out of my comfort zone. That's not happening. No.
Yeah. I understand. I do. It took me a long time to jump on board. And last year I finished on time with everybody, or with most people. And then the year before that is still on my needles, and I'm literally on the border.
Is that one of your 100-day challenge?
That's one of the ones that I was like, I could get this off the needles. Like when I went through my spinning wheels, I counted like 18 things that are like end stage that I think I could get off. But because of Christmas knitting and things like that, I was like, okay, let's scale that back.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I do 10 or do I do 12? I'm like, well, half of that is socks. So I would hope I could get those socks. Yeah. Like the Musselburgh part of mine, because that's a Christmas present.
Okay.
So that is all I have to say today.
Me too.
So we will see you on October 7th, everybody.
Yeah. See you then. Enter our KALs. You have a couple days.
Have fun.
Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.